So, installing 3 new toilets. Flange is a little low on this one, so we're going to have to clean this up and then put this addaflange on it, back on it. It was on it, but it wasn't screwed down. If you use these, you have to screw them down, and you should take some caulking and put between the flange and the addaflange so it gives it a good seal. That's the correct way. It also was backed up, so I had to snake it too. And then another toilet. We'll have to clean that one up also. They come in kits and you just put them together. And then we have another toilet downstairs also, but I'm not going to walk down there. And also on this is a no-no. That's potential leaks right there. So what we got to do is we need to cut it back off here since it's all glued. You can tell this is a handyman job because of the purple primer. A real plumber does not do that. So we're going to have to cut that off and rework that. Probably put another 90 on there, possibly a 45, just to get it over here. I think a 45 would be probably best. Make it a lot sleeker. And I love using 45s on plastic and copper. So once you clean it all off, put your caulking down on there, and then you'll take your addaflange. I like the ones that look like the flange itself, not these ones, but it's here, we're going to use it, it's not a big deal. So you just slide that back on like that, straighten up your bolts. Make sure your bolts are about halfway in between, which should be 12 inches on the center. Oops. Back over there. Get that over. There. Now you're going to put your screws in that and screw it down. And then when it screws down, your caulking will force out of this right here. And it'll just wipe it out. And what I usually do is I'll take my finger and I'll smooth it like that inside there. That way it gives it a good seal on the inside too. And you can tell that I use a lot of that shit all over my pants. And that's what it looks like when it's installed. Still have to turn it on, but these bolt caps, when you do an addaflange, sometimes they are too short and you can't put the plastic on there that these clip into. So what I'll do, I'll put my washer and nut on there, snug it down. I'll take the cap and I'll take a little bit of plumber's putty and put in there, and then you can just put it right down over the nut. And that plumber's putty will harden and form around that bolt, and then when it hardens, you can pull it off and on, and it'll clip on there. Just a neat little trick. So we're gonna turn this bad boy on, and make sure you hook up everything before you turn it on. And I don't like these. I like the flapper style just because they're easier to work on. Interchangeable parts. These you have to take everything apart.